Hello everyone, welcome once again to Ikit Claw's Mortal Empire campaign, part 7 of A Humble Technocracy. We left off just dancing with the Empire, and now apparently the Dwarf's over here. Good old Kara's a Karak. While we upgrade and make new armies. And that's pretty much what we're going to continue doing right here. We might expand a little bit as the armies get finished, but, mostly just going to be holding our own and continuing to disrupt and level up our guys. And let's get right down to it. With Volkmar and Franz both on the injured list, I don't expect to see too much from Empire in the near future, but those dwarves do have me a tiny bit worried. Fort Sol is, of course, highly defensible, especially being at level 5 already, thanks to our massive food income. Looks like people trying to wound our little undercity builder. No big deal. And we're going to go ahead and steal technology, get that buff back up again. Now we got 4 turns of it. And we'll head on over next turn into this territory over here. Ash River, looks like. And like I said last time, we're going to kind of sweep back around the bottom, and we'll let the middle fill in naturally on its own. Ikit Claw healing up nicely here. So nice, in fact. We're going to go ahead and send him out here. Didn't mean to send him out in underway stance, meant for him to walk out and start raiding, but c'est la vie. Not like we're hurting for income right now anyway. We'll put him in here so he'll be basically fully healed in another turn. All these heroes are kind of a pain. And, of course, our assassin is the worst assassin ever. He cannot help but fail, apparently. But it levels him up slowly. He'll get there. I guess we'll start training Mutant in the ways of combat. It will be important for him eventually. And only 3 more turns until this army's ready to go. And I think instead of bringing another army down immediately, what I'm going to do instead is start building a 4th army. As these dwarves do really have me worried. Franz and I can't remember what this guy's name is. Thorgrim. Right, of course. They're the number 1 and number 2 ranked guys in the world. No, number 2 and number 3. Grimgor's number 2. I think we actually bloodied Franz up enough to knock him down a rank. But anyway, that means they have a lot of forces that they can bring to bear, and I don't want to get caught undermanned up here. And it feels dangerously close to that already when I'm just waiting for Ikit Claw's army to heal. Make sure nobody's got any empty slots. I don't think they should. We did this before. And nope, it's just upgrades all the way. A very lucrative economy going on here, I must say. More Empire goons just mucking about in my shit constantly. Their goal, of course, seems pretty obvious. They want to keep me from being able to advance any further on them. Sadly for them, that's not really how this works. Oh, Franz has a little army building there, it looks like. Great, let's go kill him. Odds actually aren't too bad. They have grenade launcher bordermen there, and the stubborn bulls are pretty strong cavalry. But you know, I'm pretty sure we're going to be okay, even with this kind of old, underdeveloped army. Outriders are definitely somebody that we're going to have to take care of pretty quickly. Those grenade launchers can really multiply some units. But I think they're really the only things I'm actually worried about. We're going to prepare for them to just kind of come right down the middle here. The idea being that we'll just kind of, you know, do what we do and slaughter them as they approach. Flank protection on the more vulnerable side with the Council Guard, exceptionally good at defending flanks. And, you know, there are two big cavalry guys here, so... Alright, we're gonna play a nice tight box. They don't have any artillery to really make us worry about anything. We can summon on top of them. Rat ogres in the back in the trees here can take care of any cavalry that do get by. Since we are playing a tight box, we don't want everybody just kind of running away. We're going to put our assassin right up front here, just so he can spy on the enemy and let us know what they're doing. If they're coming to me, then great. If not, then I'm going to swivel around to the side here where I have a clear view on them and pull them down that lane, which will actually be way more brutal than what I'm planning on doing back here. Here we're actually going to put him even further up front here. That's where he belongs. Alright, and here we go. First things first. Looks like they are in fact moving out. They try and come through the woods over here. The Council Guard has a little something for them. And we'll just leave him chilling in the middle of those troops. Got a lot of good summons. Been a while since I've used this guy in combat. How about these guys? We're just going to group some folks up here, you know, to more efficiently manage them. Those grenade launchers going straight for my boy here. Oh, okay, cool. There they go. Swiveling off to the side. Got to pull into range of the catapults. And that'll start that. It's exactly who I'd want the catapults to fire onto to start. They had no idea that was coming. Catapults are hidden from them. They are doing a pretty decent job of juking now. Let's pull him back a little bit further. And we're just going to try and hold him in place with these clan rats, and boom. Brutal start. Looks like the Gisele's going in on the general. Oh, is that what we want? We also have spearmen, swordsmen. Well, we're going to go for the general. We're going to go for the general hard. Empire Greatsword Knights are pretty much destroyed already. In come the mortars. Heavy fire coming in now from the Rattling guns. Let's introduce the dreaded 13th. Oh, these unbreakable swords here. And the end. Didn't take a single casualty. At least I don't think so. Nope, none. 4 catapults all hitting at once. Pretty nasty. Shutting down those cavalry real fast like that was really nice. Got a little bit lucky there, I think. But yeah, this is a serious wall of fire. Anybody marches into it, they're probably going to die. At least when there's that few units. Just too much damage concentrated on each unit the entire time. I guess we'll put the magic resistance on the rat ogres.
It's all in my mind.
Now we're just gonna burn it to the ground again, as per normal. Ikit Claw will be all healed up next turn. That is not in the Ashlands. And I don't remember off the top of my head where their capital is, but I'll find it. Alright, Titchit, let's try attacking this other guy. I don't know, I think that's the one you just failed to kill last turn. Yep. Hey, he actually wounded someone. Good job, buddy. You'll be a real hero before you know it. And we'll just go on to the Forbidden Workshop here.
Broom, broom, zap, zap.
Need to reach rank 15 with the Warlock Master, huh? Guess Ikit doesn't count? Well, no problem. We'll get that done. And in the meantime, just improve our wheels a little bit further. Dwarf's up in here too. %. 50%, that's good. Alright. Took out all their goons there. That's pretty sweet. Like to take out Marius here too, but we'll get to it. Important thing is that we're keeping them busy. And looks like it's time to spend a little more cash. 2 more turns? Yep, 2 more turns. Just make sure we have no Undercity stuff to work on, and we do not. Actually, Leoness just destroyed a building pretty recently. And as such, we need to make hidey holes and start taking more of their money. I think we're going to go ahead and take down Field Dwarf next turn. Burn that back down to the ground, and then we'll see how everyone's doing. We might see. We might immediately turn and head towards the mountains. We might wait for the other army to come up before we do that. Whew. Mutants assassinated as many people as our assassin has at this point. Undercity and Balls Anvil, very nice. How about everything around it? Canals still has people to spread to. Yep, everyone does. Still a pretty good catch, I'd say. Send these guys back home. Except for Titchit. Just heading out here. Faye Enchantress up in here. Weird that I can't change stance. Doesn't matter in the long run though. Mutant continues his search. Should be a city right over here, I think. Yep, there's Numis, and that is indeed the capital. Get that tax rate up now, which will pay for another army force. Because this one is just about here. It's looking very pretty. And I guess we're going to see what the dwarfs do. What do we got for schemes here? We'll wait and do the dominating scheme, I think. And of course it is a diplomacy turn. Not that there's a lot of diplomacy to be done here. Make friends with our new friends we met over here. Yeah, I wouldn't want to jump into it either. Grimgor, baby. At least you like me a little bit. We'll get you there. Right, can't negotiate with them. Don't care to negotiate with pirates. And that'll be that. Cool. Let's see what the dwarfs decide to do here. I hope that they don't see the ambush unit and they decide to take a shot at attacking. But that's not what they did. They did assault units instead. I guess we'll see just how badly they hurt us. Oh, it's not too bad. Where's Tichin at? Oh, I guess Mutant first. Oh, I guess Montfort first. Hello, Montfort. Castle Bastogne. You are done with that. And then we'll check the other surrounding cities after we get these basic buildings built. Yeah, now everywhere else still has places to grow. But that's pretty cool, no? Got a couple turns before we can establish another Underhoff city, which is fine. We'll just keep racking up turns onto steel technology while we do that. Ticket here. Yeah, if he can take out this hero, I'm going to switch up who is holding the castle hostage. Well, here's hoping that they can't do it again. Gonna have to remember to go to Galleon's graveyard and buy that upgrade next turn. And I didn't move the new army out. That's okay. This Marius dude, he's a huge pain in my butt. I don't like him one bit. I do kind of like Bretonia taking that raised city, though. Oh my, more undercities. My oh my, this is a little bit nuts. Forts, of course, have no income of their own, so there's no percentage to steal from. Castle Artois has nowhere left to build either.
This arms race, no contest. Murder, death, kill.
It would appear
Ready claws to raid. All things die.
kind of strange. They just don't want to include Favringer into this battle. There we are. Yep, I can see why they would want to do this whole assault units instead of fight thing. We're just going to go ahead and keep starving them out. Serves my purpose. Keeps them busy and paying for an army that they can't use. They won't dare to come after me with it either. And then we'll basically get it for free in the end. Alright, take it. Another kill under your belt. Good job, buddy. You're slowly getting there. Definitely a lot of maintenance to be done on Undercities right now, as there are so many of them are now maturing. Not that I'm really complaining. Reichland has really kind of fallen in the world's esteem, it looks like. I'm certainly not upset about that at all. More people assaulting units, man. These guys just don't give up, do they?
This won't work.
That's fine. It's only 3 more turns. Another Undercity established. getting a little bit nuts. Alrighty. We're actually making pretty decent progress on that. I won't complain. He doesn't need to move. He's in a good position. And let us go, Hellkeek. You are needed on front lines. As all of your people level up. That's cute. We're going to wait to buy the next army until after I finish paying for all this Undercity stuff. I'm not super worried. Unless Thorgrim comes out with pulling a unit out of his ass and attacking me by surprise. Then I'm feeling pretty good about this, and he doesn't have any cities cusping here anyway. Empire is almost entirely out of my grill once I take Dwarf down. Presumably, Bretonnia will take that over. Bretonnia is at war with them. Oh, that's nice.
This is Bretonnia. I am its king. For the lady's sake, state your demand, so I can reject them.
Well, we ain't gonna be friends with him, I can tell you that much. It's unfortunate. I like him so much. I feel like a war is going to be basically inevitable against Bretonnia in the long run. I don't know. I should, Oh, wow. They are really pulling out all the stops here, Mr. Empire guys.
I hate no fires. Give me warmth.
Sure, you can have peace. I'm not even worried about you.
Yes, their doom comes quickly. For ashes.
54% there. 39% on the one who succeeded on his action. Well, let's kill this guy. Now we're talking, Tidget. Get that last level of assassinate, and you'll miss very, very seldom. They wounded one of Ikit's boys, which is a shame. Ablaze, which is the Plague Priest. Ooh, not nice. We can go ahead and take a shot at Fife. Oh, nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Hellkeek just a couple of turns away now. I'm just gonna go through and make sure everything's built that needs to be built. Which of course it's not. So this is a good time to stop and look at our objectives again. We need more corruption in all the likely places. But, you know, we're getting there. We're well on our way. And it's just going to keep getting bigger as we go here. That should be just a matter of time, but we could also go to war if need be. The fact that Coron is sucked in Carcassonne helped us out an awful lot, as we don't actually have to fight them now, and it looks like Towson's basically on the way out. If we can just hold this, like, kind of peace with Bretonnia for a while longer, then we're going to be okay. What I'm likely to do is when that's a hell of a fight right there, boys.
Fight later. Retreat now.
And quite frankly, just a lot of units. Empire counterattacking way harder than I thought they would. That's going to be okay. We're going to take care of Carrick down here. And then we'll see what we do from there. Not sure why our fort doesn't have walls, but it doesn't. They do have a cannon, just one now. New plan. We're going to come in like this. We're going to open up on their thunderers with our artillery. We're going to force them to turn and fight us. And as they get close, we're going to harass them with these globadiers. We should be able to outdo them in general. These Skaven slaves. Slingers aren't really worth a whole lot. And these aren't really trees, are they? Yet none of this wood is thick enough to hide them. You know what? That's going to be okay, because we're going to stick them in front of these guys, given how expendable they are. I don't have any problem just throwing junk right into them. And these guys should basically make mincemeat of anything that they're firing at. Halberds will take the rear. These guys will be on the sides. There's nowhere to hide in here, right? Like, none of these trees provide any actual cover. Okay, that's cool. Just going to put them up here. They are going to go off into the sides as well. We're going to stick them kind of in between these guys and these guys, I think. Yeah, this should work out pretty nicely. I'm not particularly worried. Not having a lord isn't the best thing in the world. Rat ogres here, they're faster than anybody else. Is there any way I can hide them and charge over here? Dwarf warriors, longbeards, guns. You think they'll be hidden back here? I would hope so. And if they are, then when the cannon turns to start firing, and starts moving over that way, then I will go ahead and jump it with the rat ogres, and they'll start messing with the back of the line. I don't think there's any slayers here. I don't see any mine. Oh, there's the slayers. Giant slayers and giant slayers. Some iron breakers are rough, but mostly stuff we can deal with. A lot of dwarf warriors. No blasting charges. 2 units of guns, and that's it. Alright, here we go. There we go. Yeah, that ain't happening. Yeah, we'll do this. And this. These being dwarves, I don't think they're really going to pull around on my artillery. So, all right, we're gonna start with pounding on the thunderers, just as said. The rat ogres aren't invisible, but maybe they'll ignore them. Yeah, we'll see. Nice hit on the thunderers there. Everybody getting into position. Slingers should start firing pretty shortly here. And the slingers are firing. So far, so good. Slingers actually doing a pretty good job on those giant slayers. Which is a tiny bit surprising. Bombardiers firing right like they're supposed to, and those giant slayers are annihilated. And as predicted, there's an awful lot of melting going on. Units basically dying before they can even reach the lines. Alright, things going very, very well up here. There's an awful lot of deletion going on. A little bit worried about their lord right there, but I think that'll work itself out. Those iron breakers should probably be a pretty high priority target now. And let's bring the rat ogres home. Guys are pretty much winning all of their fights, it looks like. This lord is, well, it's Belegar, so what do I expect? He is a giant pain in my butt. That's what I'm saying. As are these iron breakers, I've got to say. I guess we should go ahead and demoralize a little bit. Here, let's take care of these guys, actually. Send small rat ogres over there. We'll send these guys over here to bump into the iron breakers. Oh, those are the iron breakers. These are just longbeards and dwarf warriors. Yeah, we'll send them over to free up those guys. And there goes our flank. I don't really think it's anything to be too worried about, though. Just gonna go ahead and flank those iron breakers, the glabadiers. continuing to really prove their worth against dwarves, ripping through this armor. Just making a mockery of them. Balance of power is surprisingly even. So Ironbreakers probably do count for an awful lot. And ammo is starting to run a bit low. Let's see how the Bombardiers do against the unit all to themselves. And the answer is they completely annihilate a unit of Longbeards in no time at all. And still, that balance of power. Let's just try and get them away from that lord real quick. Power things back around here. Man, these Longbeards do not give up. Dwarf sturdiness is a thing for real, and it's quite annoying. You know, things are getting nasty. These lords are really something, I gotta say. Take forward mode off. They're gonna have to finish this. Bombardiers really the MVPs of this match, hands down. Looks like the Ironbreakers are about to break. Alright, everyone's dead except for their lord and their hero. Basically. Put them back on skirmish mode and have them go after this guy. And I think that they, this isn't really their ideal way of fighting. But it gets the job done. They punch right through his armor, as we'd expect. And with 4 of them, he can't chase them all at once. He gets so turned around, trying to double back and get the guys who are now shooting him in the rear, that eventually they'll just all kill him. Well, this was a great job responding to a unexpectedly difficult encounter. Don't really want him coming back, so we're just going to keep on shooting at him until he either breaks or dies. Well, this guy really doesn't want to go down. Look at that rally. Gotta admire that, honestly. It's gonna kill him in the end, but gotta admire it. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get them in range of Belegar here. And then we're going to have everyone pull out of combat with them and have them unload into him. Presumably while he is chasing them away. Because we are barely even hurting him. Ridiculous. He could just win this whole thing himself. And there they go. And here they come. And they barely even hurt him, too. It's kind of messed up. Alright, we got a little more volleys left. Get these guys out of here. Alright, well, we did everything we could do, which didn't really amount to a whole lot. Now I guess we'll just have to see. It would be kind of crazy if I lost this. Just gonna go ahead and speed it up. Slowly going down. Very slowly. His leadership will just not buckle. I think they have to kill him, right? honestly don't know. Everybody's wavering. He's slowly going down. It's going to be a most Pyrrhic victory, I gotta say. He's just killing them one model at a time. It's almost down to triple digits, though. Man, what a crazy fight this is. Oh my god. And we lost. To just Belegar. 514 kills on that asshole. Wow. That's insane. Oh, wow. Well, we're going to get the fort back next turn. It's basically just food cost for us. Oh, man. That was pretty nuts. Glad we got another army on the way up now. Knowing we have to deal with shit like that, man. That, I mean, if I had some Jezzails, I could have killed him. He wouldn't have made it nearly as deep in as he did there. And he didn't even take the fort. He just sacked it. What a punk. I guess he knew he couldn't keep it if he took it. Yeah, Vicious, you got it. Sure, I'll take more money. Well, that was all pretty nuts. I guess the smart thing to do is probably to pull back. Fabrigir doesn't have Lightning Strike. So he's going to go back there. Ikit Claw's a little beat up, so he's actually going to go back there too. And I guess we're gonna put on an ambush, and we're gonna lick our wounds a little bit. That was rough. Oh wow, we got the massive Oracle Undercity now. Hellkeep will be there next turn. Even if they bring the entire United Forces down on me here at Fort Sol, I'll kill them. That's pretty much a guarantee. Montfort doesn't need that anymore. Aquitaine. Didn't have it anyway. Oh no, wait, Montfort does need it. Castle Bastogne, who doesn't? Canal. Canal still needs it. Everywhere down here doesn't have it. Alright, cool. And we're just gonna scroll on down through and make sure everything is properly upgraded as it should be for the moment. And, you know, as expected, it's not, but it's close. Closer than I thought, maybe. Alright, actually, these all look pretty done at the moment. So that's pretty nice. We're going to put the base stuff in Massive Oracle. And after we wrap up this turn, I think that's going to be it. We're looking at some battles to come with the Mighty Empire up there. Certainly a lot of stuff on our borders. Fitchett is going to temporarily camp out in Ikit Claw's army and help with the
Knows who his boss is.
troop retention, replenishment, if you will. Alright, that seems like a good point to stop for the evening. When next we meet, we will have 3 armies with which to fight them. And we'll be starting in on building our 4th. Depending on how it goes, with 2 active armies up here, I might just stick Fabragir in Fort Sol and upgrade his army via global. It'll take longer, it'll be significantly more expensive, but I'll be able to work on 2 at once that way. And he doesn't need to get rid of everything, he's just trying to upgrade a few things. When Ikit is healed, if these guys haven't departed, we'll send him up and wipe out the smaller ones via lightning strike. And then the big one's not even something we have to worry about, not with the second fresh, very strong army up here. Full of top tier units, as you can see. Yeah, and that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and Ikit will see you next time.